Welcome back. The Legend of Spyro, Cinder's Lair, we're nearly there. But I'm going to attempt to spend the rest of the...
made it sound like this place is uninhabited.
Now what fun would that be? Come on, we've got to take them out.
I'm going to attempt to get through this entire episode of A New Beginning in one day. Hopefully without dying too, that'd be nice. Wait. Come on, camera, work with me. The Eternal Night will definitely commence straight after this. And I'm looking forward to it. It is my favourite entry in the series. But we'll go on more about that when the game commences. Now, let's put this tornado to good use. Don't think it's quite powerful enough yet. Certainly, it does the job to lift them up, but I definitely need to upgrade it now. Why don't we see if we can do that? I don't think it'll be strong enough yet. I don't have, oh no, there we go. Alright, we've at least got one level up. I'll definitely start to notice that. This is probably like the first point of the series itself where you really start to see the series' darker side, if you will. Not quite there yet, but it reaches it in the Eternal Night. Whoops. That's the one. Of course, you know it's damaging them as it holds them up in the air too. What the hell is that? I don't remember you. Can we lift you in the air? You need a lift. Fire and forget is what I call it. Knock, knock. Now what? See that? It's not even fully upgraded yet. They already have no hope. I haven't even begun. It didn't work. But that will. I almost feel sorry for the bastards, except that they work for Cinder. He's like, oh, I'm well winded out. I've had enough. And if I really need it, I can use my finishing move. Whatever the hell it's called, I can't remember. I haven't played this game for a fair bit. We'll just call it a hyper, because that's what they call it in Street Fighter 2. Sure is raining gems today. More action? Hey, I'm not complaining. Pretty sure I'll be ready for another upgrade for that Earth Bomb afterwards. Hey, no one attacks Spyro while I'm having a drink. Yeah, mix it up a bit. Except it doesn't really do as much damage at the cost of more mana. Totally raping these dudes. I just don't stand a chance. Into the palace. See, the damage from the tornado itself really isn't much, but it adds up when Spyro starts hitting him. Just take a drink. I feel like Duke Nukem up against the aliens. One guy against 1,000 aliens. The odds are just badly stacked against them. I'm just wondering why Sparks was actually allowed to come on this journey, but I don't know. Sure might be a whiner, but you've got to give him credit where it's due, at least. Coming on a treacherous trek like this, pretty scary. So, it's even better when you can actually attack the two of them at once. I'm wasting good mana here. That's better. Yeah, after what they did to me in the Dante's Freezer, I'm not giving them a chance. You'd think they'd start throwing out some of the more brutal guys eventually, though. I mean, this is supposed to be the last part of the game, as it is. Where are you? I'm supposed to supposed to kill them all so that the platform activates, but it's not really happening. Oh, there you are. Hiding like a little bitch. Oh god, more of them.
Nice work, big guy. Now for the next one.
That ought to do it. Damn it. Me and my desire to be inebriated. Quite handy how they'll start leaking out gems from their body when they're being spun around as well. That's always handy.
Almost there.
Okay, now I can take a drink. Sound like oh god, searchlights. Searchlights from the 1990s. They make those old sparking sounds. Actually, they reminded me of Quake 2 or Quake. Whichever one did those spark sounds first. Speaking of which, it's got to be said, and I know I'm going to probably offend a few people who watch this, but can people stop doing commentary playthroughs on, oh, I don't know, Doom, Quake, and such, because really, it's not worth it. I mean, games like those, there's no scripting to bounce off of. There's just, you're a space marine, there's 100,000 bad guys to kill, and that's that. Which is why when I play Doom, or hell, even Quake 2, you know, I never do any commentary for it. I just play the game silently and try to kill everything as fast as I can, and as efficiently as I can. Unless it's co-op. I mean, you know, you're playing co-op with a friend. You gotta wanna be able to talk on the fly for starters. But that social aspect just makes it more fun anyway. Probably the only Doom 2 playthrough that I enjoyed watching was Bacon Games. That was actually pretty fun to watch. Plus I know those guys pretty well. Well, as far as viewing history on their video goes, this guy's just not going up in the air, is he? Oh, yes he is. But I've seen so many others, like, they're just... Some are okay, others are just... Stop doing it! You're not fun to listen to. And that, my friends, is why I don't do commentary for those games. Can I kill this thing? May I kill this thing, please? Yay. It's not gonna go down that easy, is it? Because I watched a few minutes of a guy doing Quake 2 the other day. Won't say who, I don't even remember who. It's just annoying. I suppose that makes me a hypocrite in a way though, since I did commentary for Alien Trilogy. Anyway, Sparks was saying, yep, done and done. We are moving on. Okay. Might as well collect the emeralds down there. Gems, whatever. I think for any other game it's perfectly fine, because, you know, there's a bit of scenery to see and things to say about it. But not Doom and Quake. I mean, if someone can do decent commentary for one of those games, that's fine, but for the most part... I don't know what to say. They just work... They just work better as playthroughs where someone knows what they're doing. I personally prefer commentary for games like this and all the other games I've been playing because there's scripts and commentary to bounce off of and talk about. Wolfenstein definitely works though if you're a player who knows what he's doing. And you just talk about the levels that you're playing, especially if it's custom content. Some of you might even have a bell rung in your head by now. As Balamis, I don't know how to pronounce it, so I'll just say Balamis87 does a wicked job at his Wolfenstein videos. Like he practices the level beforehand and then he'll run through it and talk in real time about how the level works. And, you know, on top of that, he never dies in the level. He knows what he's doing. He knows how to get all the secrets. It's amazing to watch. And see, that's what I mean. If I were to do... I personally think if I were to do wolfenstein videos in the same haphazard manner that I play games in general, I wouldn't enjoy them. To me, I'd be like, nah, I gotta scrap this. That's why I never played... You know, I try not to for the most part, but I've never played Doom where I'm doing lousy commentary while mid-saving throughout the levels. But then, you know, I'm doing Blood, and we are, you know, I've done pretty well. I think I've done some decent commentary for Blood. It's not always witty because, you know, for the most part, it is at the end of the day just running around and shooting everything. But there's been scenery and themes to talk about in the game to just add a little bit more flair to the game. Plus, it gives me an excuse to do some silent playthroughs if some of the other rooms nearby mine are occupied and I don't feel like disturbing anyone. So it gives me something alternative to do. So yeah, that's my take on it. There's probably a little bit of double standards there. I don't deny that. That's just my thoughts. Had to get that off my chest. Yeah, why not do a vlog while I'm playing a game? And the irony is, it's because there's really not a lot to talk about when bouncing through this level. There you go. I waffled. Stupidly. But I'd be curious as to what anyone else has to say about what I said. I mean, at the end of the day, as far as I'm concerned, yeah, like even... Finish it up on this note. Hang on. Like, thinking it over recently, I've been looking at some of my past LPs of like Sonic the Hedgehog or Thunder Force 4. Partial influence from some very negative comments. I did find them rude, but they did make a point, but they made it rather rudely, if you ask me, so I won't go into that. But more importantly, I've been looking at how I do my Doom videos, and I'm thinking, the way I've been playing some of my Mega Drive games, like Tasmania, I lost continue in that and moved on anyway, and I just figured, no, it would be better if I just maybe not played it silently, but played the whole game through on the capture card and played more efficiently, and maybe find someone to do some post-commentary with. 8-bit memoir style, if you will. I think I'm going the wrong way. I am going the wrong way. So I have actually considered... I will have already come up with the decision by the time you've seen this video. But chances are, I am contemplating maybe not taking down those videos, but doing reduxes, if that's the word. Because honestly, I look at some of the LPs I did, and I think I can do better. And while some of them do lend themselves well to commentary, there's nothing I hate more than I tried to play Haunting and do commentary with that, and the commentary was nice and well and good, but then I got my ass kicked by the boss. The commentary went wasted. So basically I've decided that my new approach will be to redo those games, and whatever games I do in the future, unless there's co-op involved, that'll be different. But essentially I'll just play the game silently. How long have we been playing? I think we can call that a part after this ends.
Heart breaking out.
Come on. Ignitus is waiting.
Yeah, so we'll call that apart. Interesting, fun little tangent there. But yes, I've decided I'll just probably redo the Mega Drive games I've already done a bit more efficiently. And any new ones will not post until I'm satisfied with my performance in them. Whether they'll have commentary or not in them, I don't know. But any future games that have a whole lot of scripting and saving to work with, I can definitely do commentary for. I'm just trying to change the direction of my channel for the most part. Not drastically, but just subtly. Okay, we can call that apart. I'll see you later. Bye.